What is going on, you dead set legends? Welcome to the King of the Table 6 pre-show. I'm your host, the Aussie arm wrestler, Jake Ward, and joining me is my commentary tag team partner from Voice of Arm Wrestling, Coach Ray. Coach, it's the pre-show. We're almost here.
We're almost here. We're an hour away from probably one of the biggest cards of the year. Biggest clash for the super heavyweight title, for the right arm, gold, Ermes, Levan.
We could almost see a new number one. And everyone in the comments, give us all your predictions. Who do you think will win? Can Ermes Gasparini shock the world? It is all happening at the moment. Sabin, the King of the Table International Tournament winner, will be with us. And of course, the greatest arm wrestler of all time, Ray. The greatest, John Brzenk, will be right here at King of the Table.
I feel like I still can't get over it. Like, first thing I saw John, and first thing he said to me, he's like, did you get a time machine to get that shirt?
He absolutely roasted you for that shirt.
Straight away. So
let us know what you think of Ray's shirt in the comments. We'll rate it 1 out of 3,
yeah.
3 being the best. But no, seriously, like when it goes with John Brzenk, you look on the other side of the table to his opponent. That first time since 2018. His last super match was We Are Here. Dennis is here. He is ready. Ray, throughout the last couple of days, you've been spending some time with the athletes. Yeah. How are you finding their demeanour as we get closer to the event?
I feel like there's a lot of anxiousness, there's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of let's get on table.
Yes.
I feel like I was talking with the athletes on Thursday, and all of them were ready on Thursday. Didn't need to wait for Saturday. Saturday is for you guys. This is why we're doing it on Saturday. Everyone is ready, and everyone absolutely believes they will win.
Oh, and that's the beauty of it. We have 6 superior, supreme athletes here roaring and ready to go, and one of them has come in at 185 kilos. And Ray, I'm talking about the world number 1, the undefeated in super matches, Levan Saganishvili. Seeing him, this is the first time of me seeing him in person, he just keeps going and he keeps expanding. I mean, how's Levan's demeanour these last couple of days?
He's always chill. He's always, he's always ready. When he gets on table, he's a different human. You will see when he comes out right there, he will be absolutely different. He will be absolutely ready to tear everyone apart. But right now, he has a big challenge of him.
Oh, the Italian gladiator, Ermes. He has a massive challenge, and this will just be just over 45 minutes away. You need to go to the Core Sports website and buy the pay-per-view. Really got to help us out. If you know anyone that's doing a bit of a dodgy and trying to get a free link out of you, let's just get rid of him. Let's get rid of him. We need to buy the pay-per-view and buy it now. Let's get into it because we've got 3 superior matches and it's happening live on Core Sports, and we can jump right into the first one. Pavlo Derbieniev. I've tried a few times to get his name right. He's told me how to pronounce it properly, and I've got it wrong, I think, every single time.
That's good. It's not bad. It's good.
Show us how it's
Pavlo Derbieniev.
Derbedeniev. There we go. Hey, I bet you I did better than half of you there. But no, Pavlo's come in. He's in fine form.
He's biggest he's ever
been.
Biggest he's ever been.
He is massive. What does Pavlo need to do in order to beat the Romanian Rampage that is Sabin Badalescu?
Everyone knows Sabin has that crazy top roll strength. He has the ability to take everyone's hand. We have seen him. He has taken Levan's hand. So for Pavlo, he needs a strap. He needs to make this match his own. He needs to play the power game, not the finesse game. And I feel Sabin has the power, but he also has a lot of finesse.
Oh, the one thing I love about this matchup is it could steal the show. We've got 4 of the all-time greats in the sport, but this opening matchup that we have can definitely steal the show. There's a bit of an unknown. Sabin hasn't been on the table for a very long time. Pavlo, his last win was against a quality athlete. I think this match is going to go either way. Guys, if you're in the comments on either the Aussie Arm Wrestlers channel or Coach Ray's Voice of Arm Wrestling, let us know. Who do you think's going to win this matchup, and give us a score there? Can the aggression, we can discuss
I would love to get Sabin here or Pavlo here, but I just don't see. I think the athletes are somewhere slowly getting prepared, slowly getting ready for their matches. But as soon as we see them, we will bring them. I'm just looking for that.
Yeah, so Ray's not, he's not disinterested in what I'm saying. But it is good. But if you need to walk off and try and find one and bring one, there is Sabin Badalescu right there. Better go outside for that Romanian rampage. He's ready. So he is qualified. So people have been questioning, why is Sabin here? Why? Why is he at King of the Table? Well, there's a great reason why. He won the very first open category.
The International King of the Table.
International. It was unbelievable that he's been here. Because the tournament style of pulling the King of the Table is completely different. You've been here as a competitor and also on the commentary. Is the tournament pulling at King of the Table going to be a much of adjustment for Sabin?
Absolutely. There he was facing a lot of different opponents, and you know, with some you will do better, some you will do not that great. Here is just one guy, and that one guy might be really good, and you have to adapt and you have to change things. But I feel Sabin is very experienced. He's been pulling for long. He's a real super heavyweight. He weighs 136 kilos, something like that.
Oh.
So he will be about 18 kilos bigger than Pavlo. So I feel like the ball's on his court, and he has to perform. He has to show. We've been hearing from him for quite some time that he's ready to take on the best, the absolutely best, and he believes himself.
If we were measuring the pressure gauge, I'm going to have to lean and answer my own question and lean towards Sabin. But who has the most pressure on him in this opening matchup? Who needs the win more?
Oh, absolutely, Sabin. Sabin needs to win. Again, to prove to himself, to prove to everyone who's been watching that he is who he says he is, as well as he's facing a smaller guy in Pavlo, well-established, really strong, really dangerous, but still a smaller guy. So Pavlo might aim maybe for 115 kilo class or 110 kilo class. Now he's stepping up to the big boys. 180 kilos was what he weighed in. Massive, and he's looking different, and he's looking absolutely like a different animal.
He really is. He's gotten bigger, and as you said, he wants to join the big boys. He wants to get up there. This opening matchup is something else. I think Pavlo really wants to just show the world that his trajectory is going straight up, that he's the new man to be booked in the super heavyweight division. This matchup will just be nothing short of incredible. In something like this matchup, I think our theme throughout this pre-show will be weight difference. I think every single match has a big weight difference. Will it matter in our opening matchup?
I don't know. We will see, because it's very hard to predict. Again, they haven't faced each other. We really don't know, but they've been pulling in different weight classes. One of those guys have not been pulling for a long time. One was very active. So there's a lot of things that are in favor and not in favor in one of those athletes. So for me, it is equal with a little slight favoritism for Sabin, because the pressure is on him.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. And if I get an official prediction from you, I'll go first. I'll go Pavlo. I think Pavlo just might get it done. He's just spending some time with him. He's cool, calm, confident. He's ready to go. He's a character. But I think the mental game that goes on just might go against him. But I think Pavlo just might get this one 4-2. Who do you think it is, Ray? And then you can go find us an athlete.
I don't want to predict right now.
Oh,
I don't want
on.
Hey,
Let me just get the fence pile off you. Stop sitting on the fence, Ray. Everyone in the comment section has given their predictions.
No. We have to stay a little bit impartial. Let's give a little bit. I want to be surprised. Yes. I want to have a real hardcore arm wrestling match. That's what I want. I don't want it to end on fouls. I don't want it to be one-sided. I want to see a war. I want to see these athletes giving them all, learning about themselves that they didn't know they had in them. So that's what I want to see, because the super matches will bring out the best and the worst in you. Depends where you're leaning to. So I hope they lean into that best.
It is. It's going to be brilliant. Right, Ray, go find us an athlete, and we'll come back. I'll have a chat to everyone here.
There might be a problem with your mic.
Well, which microphone works better? I'll hold this one for now until Ray comes back. Hopefully we can sort it out. So, what's going to happen, guys, after you've bought the pay-per-view, we're going to have Bill Collins, head referee, and he's going to give a bit of a rundown. I hope each and every one of you watched the rules meeting. It was very interesting being there and hearing the likes of John Brzenk talk about all the different rules, and sometimes it can be clear as mud, but Bill will come in at the start of it. Do you like the rule set here at King of the Table? Of course you do, but please go out and buy your pay-per-view. It's going to be an incredible matchup. Ray is off and he's going to find us an athlete, and we're only mere minutes away from one of the greatest cards ever. Now, you might attack me and go, Aussie, there's only 3 matches. But just say 2 of those matches out loud. We've got the greatest arm wrestler of all time, the perfect storm, John Brzenk. And he's taking on Denis Cyplenkov, the cyborg, the man that's had a few years off. We understand his health issues. At the press conference yesterday, for those that watched it, we got a really good update. Denis feels good, he feels comfortable, he feels strong, almost at his best. But remember, the last time Denis was at his best in a super match, it was John Brzenk that pinned him. John says he's feeling good. John says he's feeling incredible. What do you guys think in the comments section? As we have it here in the first one, we've got Pavlo Derbiendiev. How are you going, my man? Welcome to the big time. Welcome to King of the Table.
Thank you very much.
How you feel? Hey, first of all, give everyone watching a flex. Give them a flex. Show them. Look at the wings on that. Mate, just give everyone a bit of an insight, you know, because we're going to be starting at 10 p.m. here in Dubai. It's a late one. So when you get up early, how are you spending your day preparing for a later start?
A full breakfast, a good one. Then relax, walk around a little bit, sleep. No eating anymore. Dress up. Mindset. Here we are.
Mate, his mindset is incredible. I've tried spending time with him and trying to just make him even smile. It's very hard to crack a smile out of this superstar. But how important is this match to you? You are there and thereabouts. It's your first time at King of the Table. First time at the pinnacle of the Supermatch series, and you've got a quality opponent. How much does 1, being here mean to you, and 2, winning this match?
Being here is very important, and my pleasure. Thank you for inviting. Winning is very important, but not as much as being part of it, because it's always good to be between the best and learn.
And you are surrounded by the best. Mate, I'll let you get ready because you're first up. Pavlo, mate, good luck, all the best, and I hope you absolutely crush it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, Pavlo Derbiendiev, a genuine superstar, and he is incredible. So now John versus Denis, as Ray's going to find us another athlete, and thank you everyone that's watching. Ray, come back. Hey, how impressive does Pavlo look?
I touched his back and it's ridiculous. It's just stone. It's nothing else but stone. Yeah, we're sorry about audio issues. I hope they are all fixed. Let us know in the comments right now. We go to the number 2 match of the day, and it's the legend match. It's the one that I never knew we would see it again.
Okay, so we're talking. Sorry about the audio issues. We're talking about this one match. Ray, you're pumping it up really well. Finish off what you were saying.
This match is the legend match. It's the match that I really didn't think I will ever see again. John retired. Denis had health issues. He was out of arm wrestling, and I thought, it's gone. We will never see a redo of it, but we will, and we will in about an hour. Denis Cyplenkov, John Brzenk, one more time. It's an amazing time we live in. I want to thank Core Sports for making this happen, and athletes for putting their arms on the line for us to see arm wrestling greatness.
I mean, who would have thought in 2023? I mean, the last time these guys pulled, I think it was in 2010 in Las Vegas, 13 years ago. So 13 years in the making, thereabouts. And I know when I was getting into the sport and invited here, never in my life, Ray, did I think I'd be calling a John Brzenk versus Denis Cyplenkov. Icon versus icon, legend versus legend. I'm just going to throw it out there, Ray. Denis looks a bit nervous.
Denis absolutely looks nervous. Like, I met him in Turkey about 5 weeks ago. We talked, and he was so relaxed, he was chilled. We talked about the match a little bit, and he was excited. I got here, and it's different Denis. He's spending time away from home that he really doesn't like. He said, like, there's nothing else to do, sit and think about arm wrestling. And that's what he's been doing. Thinking about this match, thinking about John, thinking about all the 9,099,000 variations how it can go. And I think it plays in favor of John Brzenk.
Will we see a double Kings move? Will we see a double Kings move? We know Dennis has got that weapon and he's ready to go and he's firing. And I know you guys aren't very happy that I'm dropping the K word live on the pre-show. But do we think, Ray, because we know Dennis is going to go into one. He doesn't mind leaning back like he's in a banana lounge chair. But will John fire back or will we just have John center?
I think if John can make Dennis go there, that's already a big victory. Because from that position, I believe John Brzenk can work. He can absolutely work. Because Dennis is open, can top roll, King's move, call it whatever. It's different than it is for, let's say, you know, Devon or Michael. So it is more beatable in my opinion. The all will come down, how I look at it is the strength gap. Dennis is looking like he's carved out of stone. Like he just turned to a gargoyle just by living here. He looks shredded. He looks lean. His hands looks like, you know, they're not from this world. And I believe that will be a big problem for John.
Oh, absolutely. If they make a new Terminator movie, I will send Dennis Cyplenkov straight to the auditions. He just doesn't look human. But we are having it, ladies. We really are. This isn't something that's going to happen months, years in the future, or a dream match of what if we had John and Dennis. This is happening. This match alone, each athlete in this match is worth the pay-per-view alone. So please, while you're joining Coach Ray and I on the pre-show, go and buy the pay-per-view. It's only $14.99 US. Just get in there. That's a couple of cups of coffee, and we'll get in there, and you're going to get those two in an absolute battle. Now, it's quite funny. When it first was announced, John was the favourite. Then a couple of people mentioned, a couple of people mentioned that Dennis was number 2 in the world. John drops a match to Irakli. Suddenly, the tables are turned. I think we are in for a genuine 50-50 battle in the middle of the table.
I believe so. I think it's, so for everyone who's still thinking about, you know, the event, I'm going to wait. You don't want to miss arm wrestling history. So on Voice of Arm Wrestling is the pin comment on top of the chat. You can find it there. For you, it's in description, right? That's right. So that's where you can find the link. Go buy, support arm wrestling. Last event we had, people kind of looked away from it. They really didn't care that super much. And it was 2 of the greatest matches we have absolutely ever seen. It was amazing night of arm wrestling. We have already 2 legends pulling, 2 young lions, and 2 champions pulling. So I believe this will be absolutely magical. Going back to Dennis and John, I think that John has all the tools to beat Dennis.
Oh, well, let's ask the man himself, the greatest of all time. John, please come and join us, mate. Oh, look.
All right, don't twist my thumb off.
Ray, get in the shot, Ray. Ray, get in the shot. Hang out with us, mate. I know, what do you ask the greatest arm wrestler of all time? We're here on the pre-show. You're here pulling Dennis. This rivalry continues. Can you actually believe we're doing this in...
Rivalry? It's been 15 years, so yeah, I wouldn't call it that. But yeah, it's exciting to get to meet him again after this long a time.
Well, when you first came on your comeback tour, which has been nothing short of incredible, did you think when you first started that you would be pulling Dennis in 2023?
No, I had no idea. I wanted to stay in the lighter weight classes, but as arm wrestling goes, it evolved into taking on some of the Titans again, and I'm excited to pull Dennis. So I'm glad he asked to pull me, and yeah, we need to see where we stand 15 years later.
You can't help yourself, that is for sure. Now, just give everyone a quick update. I think the word of 2023 is stem cells. Stem cells. How is the shoulder feeling?
Shoulder is actually better. It's only been 2 months, but overall my body just feels less inflamed. you know, as you get older, you get a little bit of arthritis and a little bit of inflammation and achiness, and I can honestly tell a difference in the last few weeks. I'm a lot more mobile. I can bend over and tie my shoes without grunting and groaning, and so yeah, I'm excited and hopeful that it continues to help.
Should Dennis be worried?
Oh, I don't know. It just depends on how great a shape he's in. I have a bad feeling he's in really good shape, but I think he's going to be surprised that I'm not very far from what I used to be. So
He is awesome. Well, I'm going to pass the microphone quickly to Ray, because Ray said Dennis is going to 7-0 you in a 6-round super match.
That's for the shirt. How do you feel now? We're about an hour and a half to go. How do you feel now? Emotions?
I got a lot of rest this afternoon, slept well. I'm still on Arizona time, so it's early morning for me, so I'm wide awake and excited.
You look really good, physically, mentally prepared for this?
I'm breathing. I can actually take a deep breath. You know, that's been kind of an issue here the last few months. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm not going to gas out this time.
Do you think endurance will be the factor in this match?
I hope so. I mean, I know he's probably got really great endurance. If I can prolong the match, though, I think technique-wise, I might be able to get some positions on him. The worst-case scenario for me would be that his hand control is just so strong, and he knocks me so badly out of position. I'm hoping that my shoulder is strong enough and stable enough to at least keep the match in the center of the table.
How great would it be if you beat him 15 years later?
It's not. Yeah, I mean, I would love to beat him, but more than anything, I just want the nod and the respect. You know, to say, "Hey, yeah, you still got it, dude," and I'll do the same if he still has it.
I think you already have the respect and the nod.
Yeah, I think people will be mad. Guys, you can just see the way Johnny's talking. This is worth the pay-per-view alone. John Brzenk, thank you very much for joining. I'll go easy on the easy on the hand there. Thank you for joining us on the pre-show, mate. Everyone say good luck to John Brzenk. He is a genuine superstar, and of course, the greatest of all time. How's John thinking that like no one's going to give him the nod and respect? Yeah. I think like everybody in the room just bowed down because he came to the table.
I don't understand where that come from. He's like, yeah, I deserve respect. We've been talking today about respect, you know. Every arm wrestler's dream is to be respected by his peers, right?
Absolutely.
And for John, I think it's like he feels maybe Dennis kind of looks down on him a little bit because he has been this unstoppable machine in 2010s. So maybe he feels like it, but I don't think it's true. I think Dennis respects him so much, and he's an idol of any arm wrestler on the planet.
Oh, this could be a bit of Dennis Cyplenkov mind games for not giving John the nod. What do you guys think? Will John Brzenk get his nod? Let us know in the chat. Do we think that he can get 1 pin, 2 pin? Let us know. And I'm telling you, with John standing next to you, I'm very confident he's going to match with that. So we're going to sit there now and we're going to move into the main event. Wowee. I mean, when I just say main event, you know what we're talking about. Ray knows what we're talking about. Everyone here in the space in Dubai knows what we're talking about. Levan, Ermes. Ray, tee us off. What do you think of this one?
I think it's the absolute clash of the titans. We all sit down, every expert in arm wrestling world, everyone who has some kind of influence, we're like, Ermes is the guy. Ermes right now is the guy, and he will absolutely has nothing to lose, everything to gain, and he is ready. The man just exhales confidence.
Oh, it's just nothing short of incredible. Definitely worth the pay-per-view. Levan has come in weighing 185 kilos. You saw at the press conference yesterday, the scales were too light for him. We had to weigh him beforehand because when he first jumped on, Levan thought he lost weight. Now, they're like two bad magnets when you think Levan and weight loss. They just don't go together. And he was shattered. He was shattered. He jumped on, had a look, and he's like, I'm not 400 pounds. Oh, no.
396. Yeah. And we're like, he's like, I have to be bigger. And we check, it just doesn't show higher. So his weight was 415, what's 188 kilos.
188, 415 pounds. And it's like we see the growth of Ermes. We see how big he is. The Italian gladiator looks something else. But he's still 55 kilos lighter. Like, that's more than my wife, isn't it? He's a full person heavier than Ermes. And we were talking about it earlier about weight being a factor. This has to be a mega factor.
I think it's going to be big factor, but it can play kind of in Ermes' favor because he can be the faster guy. If he gains position, he can make a bigger guy getting more tired faster. The difference will be the strength gap. Again, like we talked in the previous match, this one too, strength gap. Levan has been nothing else but the absolute arm wrestling god. No weakness shown since 2019. Absolutely destroying everyone who has faced in past super matches, just looking terrifying. Motivated, healthy, strong, and ready. And it's a big challenge.
It's a massive challenge, and I absolutely love it. I think you've said it a million times on your channel. I've said it a million times on my channel. Ermes has a strut on him. Ermes feels that he has a lane. He really genuinely thinks, as true as Ray and I are standing here, he genuinely thinks that he's going to beat it. Now, he'll read the comments. That's right. Quality, my friend. Quality. And he feels quality. 132, 134 kilos he has weighed in. Now, I mean, I ended up buying more than one pay-per-view because of his sheer confidence. He's come out and just strutting around. He's I'll get him. I'll get him. That top roll. Ray, is that top roll strong enough?
I think that top roll is definitely good enough. Will it be strong enough? We will find out. And I think the tail of the tail is round number one. Round number one will tell us everything about this match, in my opinion. Because if we see something buckle in Levan's hand, there's a chance. If we see nothing changing, just eating up Ermes, and Ermes getting more tired, the match will not shift, in my opinion. But his top roll is pretty much perfectly designed for the style Levan to beat Levan. The difference will be the strength. And I am so excited for this match. Because pretty much we can see the passing of the torch. The next guy that is the number one on the planet, or we will see the continuous domination of Levan Saginashvili. Will it be easy, or will we finally see that he is human?
Well, speaking of, if you can quickly get over there and see if you can get Ermes Gasparini. He is just there, and he's talking to John, and his demeanour, his attitude, his body language, he's up and about. He feels really good, and here he comes. Ermes Gasparini. See, look at that. Look how big he is. Give him a flex. Give him a flex to the to that camera right there. Give him a flex. Mate, I've been telling everyone how confident you are. Let everyone know how you genuinely believe.
I feel very strong, I'm very good shape, and I will do my best, and feel I can do something good. Yes, sure.
Do you think if round one doesn't go your way, do you think that will tire you out too much, or do you feel your endurance, your attack will still be good in the remaining rounds?
I don't know. I have my planning, and we will see. I don't know if maybe I have more endurance than Levan, maybe I have more wrist than him. We will see. We will see.
Oh, we will definitely see. He is your main event. He is a massive guy. Ray, take it away.
One time I asked you why you never fight in hook, and you said no one asks. So if Levan asks you, or someone from there shouts hook, hook, would you go in a hook?
In the last round.
That would be perfect. So last round, doesn't matter where this match goes, we might see a hook. We might see a hook.
A hook. Guys, you literally could be looking at the #1 arm wrestler on the planet. That is Ermes Gasparini in your main event. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. We really appreciate it. Okay, so what's going to happen, guys, is we are rolling. And I'll tell you what, Ray, I got to stop. I got to stop shaking everyone's hands because my mate, the grips and everything. I mean, after Levan tried to crush my skull last night at the press conference, and you didn't come to my aid at all for that. Where were you? We're supposed to be partners.
Not like that, no. So Jake lost about 20 brain cells there, 20 points of IQ. So all the guys look in top-notch shape. Everyone here is really ready. So King of Table has brought in athletes who are absolutely ready to give their all on table. And I hope we will get Levan here as well. That would be awesome. Oh yeah, I see the big guy right behind me. He's coming here. Jake, best questions.
Someone get me a helmet. Look at that behind me. You can see behind me. He's going to come up. He is a genuine massive unit. Levan, give him a flex.
Oh my God.
Say that again.
Oh my God, they're very big.
Give him those ones. He's looking at himself in the camera. This is why we love him. Look at that right there. That is massive. Mate, are you ready?
Yes.
Will it be 6-0?
6-0.
Can anyone on the planet pin you?
No.
Definitely not today. How is your body feeling?
Very nice. I training very good. Rest very good. Sleep very good. And I'm ready for fight.
Mate, you are... All right, don't grab my head, but put your hand up. Don't do that again. Put your hand up against mine. Show everyone the mitts there. Can you see that on camera? Yeah, don't do that. That is something else. We will let you go. You're our main event superstar. Thank you very much. Thank you for that one. That is the #1 arm wrestler on the planet. And he even gets a round of applause, guys. Look, guys, we've got a couple of minutes left in this pre-show. Go and buy the pay-per-view. I mean, when Ermes stood next to us, I was like, whoa, he's big. And then Levan came.
Yeah, Levan is like 25-30% bigger than any human you will ever meet. He's insanely big. Someone made a comment, he's like a gorilla in a human suit. Absolutely. All the joints, everything, he's just meant for this. He is the king. He's the absolute pinnacle of our sport. I believe he's the strongest arm wrestler we have ever seen. Yeah. And today is a big test for him. I absolutely believe it. He thinks it's going to be an easy day, but he doesn't take anyone lightly. He is here to dominate. Yeah. He said, I don't know, 2020 on a live stream, he doesn't want to lose a single round in arm wrestling. Yeah. That's a tough call and big challenge, but man's been doing pretty fine.
I think he's in cruise control at the moment. I think Levan's got a few more gears. Guys, we've said it once, we've said it plenty of times. Go and buy the pay-per-view. It's going to be something else. You've heard from the athletes. You've heard from the world #1. You've heard from the greatest arm wrestler of all time in John. This is going to be something else. 3 mega matches, and it's going to be good. Now, I'm going to ask everyone in the comments, and I'm going to ask Ray. It's the question we all want to know. And it's one of the hardest to answer. Can Ermes?
I'm 5'7", yes.
6'7". Can Ermes? Can he do it? Can he just get, let alone one pin? Can he stop him right here? Can history be made right here in the middle of the table with just a stop, with just a hold? Can we get something?
If he does that, that's a big win, because no one has done it for quite some time. So if he does it, he shows to the super heavyweights of the world of arm wrestling that Levan is human, that he maybe can be beatable, and there's a path to take. But maybe Ermes is the guy. Maybe right now, today. So get your pay-per-view. If you're on Ozzy's channel, it's in description. If you're on my channel, right now, it's on top comment, pin comment. After this, it's going to be in description. coresports.world, that's where you can find it. All the links, any video. if you still don't know where the pay-per-view is, you've been not paying any attention and you don't want to miss. This probably will be the biggest clash of the year.
Absolutely, and we're only in February, the Clash of the Titans. Ray, couldn't said it better myself. We're going to wrap up the pre-show right now, so that'll give you about 15 minutes to go get what you need, get comfortable, especially by the pay-per-view, because history will be made at Kicking the Table 6. I'll be commentating with Ray. I'm very fortunate enough to do the hosting duties as well. Ray, let's good luck, mate. Have a great call. Let's smash it. And guys, we will see you live on King of the Table 6 pay-per-view.